The setting is all perfect and just right for the final round of the Digicel Cup here. As you can see that the weather has held really firm. It hasn't rained, maybe just a bit of shower, but the ground conditions after the under-20s warmed it up. It's just right here at the Nakelo District School Ground, past the Nosori Airport, just up front, and you turn left. It's great to be here at Nakelo District School Ground for a change, coming out from the bigger venues of the ANZ Stadium, Lawanga Park and Churchill Park. Tailevu hosting this key game, very important for both these two sides. And it's Tailevu that'll have to work so much harder, as they're going to have to try and work their way up from the bottom of the table. There they are. They're currently at 7th place, having played 9 games, 24. Tailevu didn't play the game last weekend against Tabuya. It was cancelled. Naita Siri are at 3rd place at the moment, 33 points. A victory here, pending Nandronga and Suva's result, could secure a home semi-final. But then again, that'll depend at around 5 p.m. later this evening, Saturday, where we'll decide all that. The points table sees Nandronga and Suva at the top, but it's Naita Siri and Tailevu. Just a bit of wind conditions here at the Nakelo grounds. Small crowd, a lot of them having the luxury of just taking a walk around from the settlement here in Tailevu. Just a bit of wind. Not much excuses for both these two teams. Tailevu, coached by Lance Whippy, they've made 9 changes to their 23 men, but it's the run-on side that should be marshaled by the halves pair, Henry Seniloli and Armani Mbosinawai. They've also been very strong in the engine room, and that's at 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, the tight 5, the front row, but also it's the 8-man back that has been very solid for them. As Tailevu looks to put on a very good show here at home. Naita Siri, on the other hand, they've made 7 changes from the side that defeated Madhuwata last weekend in a 45 points to 17 bonus point win. Number 6, Samu Kunanitu, welcome back from the Forces Police Rugby League World Cup that was held in Europe. So he's a freshman, he gets the start this time. And also a new midfield combination of Fifita Anare that's going to pair Moses Iluveitasau at the midfield. That's going to be crucial. And also fullback Chona Sawailau gets the start. So 3 new start-ons at the midfield in the back line for Naita Siri as they run onto the field. Naita Siri, they've got their fancy new strips via their sponsors, and they've had that luxury. They've been very strongly supported, and they're led onto the field by their skipper, number 4, Senibalati Bunimbola from Nakorosule in Naita Siri. He was such a wonder at last season's Gold Coast Sevens in Australia. They called him the oldest player that he featured well, and Fiji won that Sevens team. Tailevu versus Naita Siri, round 11. This is the final round and the last game for both these two sides. It doesn't get any better than this. It's a do-or-die situation for them. And Vunimbola having a word with the officials. So we're just waiting for the referee, and there's the referee for this game. 36-year-old Sam Tuindraki, and he hails from Nandi, and he's just returned fresh from the Oceania Cup, which was the Oceania qualifiers for which team to face the Flying Fijians next year. And here comes the home team, just on the 22. So Seniloli in a good scrum here from Naita Siri. They push back. Seniloli gets it well. James, and a good chip over the top, taken by Nasili Sili. A very good break here from Tailevu. There's a Moriwanga. Moriwanga back into Nasili Sili. It's got a bit of space. Has he got the legs? He just has to find the distance. He'll get it. The first and most ever complete set-piece play in this game. It's resulted into the best ever try that I've seen in the 2013 Digicel Cup. And it was from this man, James Woolley, out of nowhere to Nasili Sili, to the outside man, Emory Wanga. He's the freshman on the field, but it's Nasili Sili. The presence on the field and also the speed to go with it. And the chase, unfortunately, was from a forward, Sireli Kalodava. Well, fair enough, he's a 7th player, but a forward in 7s, but just not fast enough in 15s for a player like this man, Jonas Sili Sili.